Netanyahu is apparently very frustrated. He's, of course, the prime minister of Israel. And it looks like Obama's doing a masterful job of boxing him in. You remember, he doesn't want Netanyahu to expand the settlements in the West Bank because he thinks it's an impediment to peace. He wants Netanyahu to come to the table and start really negotiating with the Palestinians. Netanyahu is resistant to these things. And Obama's been doing basically politicking over in Israel very, very, very subtly to get Netanyahu to be more isolated within his own government, to cause some infighting, and to drop his poll numbers. That either forces him to the table to get some sort of political accomplishment or forces him out of the government. In fact, his detractors are now saying it's been 100 days and Netanyahu has gotten absolutely nothing done. Netanyahu is pissed about that, put together a press conference that was disorganized, and according to Haaretz, which is the paper in Israel, they say Netanyahu looks absolutely panicked. So, this Obama guy, I'm not sure we've ever seen a politician like this. I mean, he's playing the Israeli politics perfectly from all the way over here. Now, is it all his credit? No, of course. There are, of course, opposing parties and forces within Israel, and they have a motivation to bring down Netanyahu, etc. But for Obama's purposes, to bring down Netanyahu isn't his main goal. It's to force Netanyahu to get to the table. And if he's got to accomplish something and get something done to increase his popularity, well, that gives us leverage in forcing him to the table. So, I mean, it's masterful work in diplomacy, foreign policy, etc. Probably the most interesting part of the Haaretz story was, apparently, Netanyahu has said to inside advisors in his government that Rahm Emanuel, the chief of staff for Obama, and David Axelrod, his top political advisor, are self-hating Jews. Now, that's heavy language. And I think he's saying that, him saying that is, in my mind, a really good sign. Why? Because that must mean that Rahm Emanuel and David Axelrod are being really tough on Netanyahu, as they should be. It's a right-wing government that has not been conducive to peace talks. So that makes me think Emanuel and Axelrod and Obama must be doing a great job in pressuring Netanyahu. And Netanyahu, man, that's not the kind of explosive things you tell people who might then leak it. Not smart judgment on your part. Because in any community, and that certainly applies to the Jewish community too, to say someone's a self-hating Jew is, I was going to say pun not intended, as I was about to say, it's not kosher.